All right, moving on, boys. Moving on. So next question. We're moving into overrated and underrated. Is Benzema overrated?
Jimmy, go
Jimmy,
for
you're
it.
up.
But in what? In the Prem?
Is Benzema overrated? The footballer Benzema.
Yeah.
No, come on, man.
Overrated.
No.
I've said this for the last God knows how long. He's overrated.
No.
He's not around with striker. From what I know.
Who's that? Adam?
Jimmy and Adam, go have your separate conversation.
Get out of here.
No, it's not a debate.
I'm not saying he's shit. I'm not saying he's shit.
And so on now.
Ronaldo's not a striker. It wasn't a striker.
I'm not saying he's shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's shit.
Everyone puts him on. That's all I'm saying. That's what
exactly the same
means.
as me. I totally agree with Jimmy there.
So Jimmy, before Kane, would you have had Benzema in your team?
I was having that.
Yeah, but I'm not. I've never said I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But he's over. But you just said he's. But you just said he's overrated. You can't say he's overrated and say you have him in your team. I mean,
let me ask the question differently. Jimmy, why is Benzema overrated?
There we go.
Because the pedestal that people put him on.
Right. Who? But who's that? I've never seen him. I think it's disrespect. I don't think he gets rated.
No. I rate him. I'm just not saying if you're picking your world.
Jimmy,
11,
who put him on the pedestal?
Second world 11. He's not in it for me.
Yeah,
he's like the third or fourth choice. So for me, he's not that top.
Third or fourth choice.
Yeah, no,
he under it. But of course, if we didn't have Harry Kane and he was up for 60 million, 70 million, of course you take him. Like that's stupidness saying you wouldn't take someone.
Yeah,
Jimmy, you said people put him on the pedestal. In my opinion, for people that I know, I speak about football. He doesn't get enough respect, if I'm honest with you. So I don't know anyone that rates him.
So, but
I don't know.
The only ones are Real Madrid fans, and they want someone better than Benzema. That's why.
But he's been there all that time. Right now, Real Madrid team's dead, and he's carrying them.
I understand what you're saying, Jimmy, but I can't see how you can base it on picking two. That's 22 players. That's a maximum of 4 strikers in each team. Just because Benzema don't get in there, don't mean he's overrated. That's crazy talk.
No, I understand what he means. I understand what he means.
You don't understand what overrated means. If that's how you're,
okay. So would he be in your top 10 strikers?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has to be.
So then he's a top player.
So then he's a top. Exactly. If you're the top 10, if you're the top 10 strikers in the world, how can you not be?
Who's that good?
Because he's still
probably couldn't have a top 20.
Because what?
Let me just ask a question.
Chris, my
position
There's probably only 10 good strikers in the world right now.
Chris, just ask Jimmy this question. Name 5 strikers better than Benzema.
Name 5 strikers better than Benzema, Jimmy.
There you go.
Thanks, Chris, because I couldn't hear him at all, you know.
Let's see what you got.
Starters Harry Kane. I know Ronaldo.
Jamie Vardy's better than Benzema.
Oh, Jesus!
Let Jimmy speak.
I think it's a joke.
I've said Harry Kane for 1.
Say that again, please.
Jamie Vardy's better than Benzema.
Chat shit get banged is better than Benzema when Benzema's in music videos in Bugatti.
Over Benzema. That's my choice.
Said that, not me, yeah.
Jimmy,
just for the record.
That's my choice.
Why?
Because he's English and he looks like an idiot and probably blah blah blah.
Adam,
Vardy's dangerous, mate. Trust me. I'll take him over Benzema.
Chris, take control, please. Can Jimmy finish his questions?
Jimmy, please.
Yeah, sorry, Jim. Sorry.
No, you can. Jimmy, finish off.
So I'd say Kane is a better
You
striker.
said that 5 times, Kane, but go on.
Rooney for me was a better striker.
No.
You just said for the last 5 years or whatever. Someone said.
I said name 5 better strikers.
Name 5 strikers better than Benzema.
Just let him speak, man. Let him speak.
Lewandowski. I'd have Lewandowski over Benzema. I'd have Ronaldo over Benzema.
He's not
he's not an out-and-out striker, but his goals are
you can't put people in positions.
Let him have it, Justin. Let him have it.
He can play a false 9. He can play wide in the front.
Two more.
Forward before. Messi, I'd still have Messi up there.
Messi's not a striker. No, I'm not. You can't have that.
Rephrase the question. Number 9, please.
You can't have that one.
Number
can't
9,
have that one.
Rephrase the question.
I'll let you have Ronaldo, but you can't have that. You can't have Messi. Messi's not a striker.
He's not a striker.
And still have him over Benzema.
If
That's
Jimmy
the point.
says number 5, Jamie Vardy, lock the thing off.
You might as well put Fabregas in there. He played false 9 for Barcelona.
All right, VVD's a better striker than him as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're struggling. That's what I'm saying to you. You can't make 5 better strikers.
Don't answer me easy now. Lewandowski, Harry Kane, Luis Suarez, Firmino, Dybala. I'll have well, let me just have a think now. I'll have Timo Werner over him. I'll have Vardy over him. Like
Dybala's a striker. I didn't know Dybala's a striker.
He'd play, mate.
That's about 8 there for you. I can probably go on. Lukaku I'd rather have than Benzema.
Listen, I'll let Vardy go because I thought I'm not going to start trouble here. You said Lukaku.
Mate, he scores goals. I'm talking about scoring goals. What, he ain't gone out.
Lukaku is better than Benzema.
He's gone out and smashed it.
Chris, you wound me up. Jeremy Beadle was about it.
Surprised?
I don't rate him. I've never been a big fan, and that's just me.
If your club had 100 million and you could either buy Lukaku, Vardy, or Benzema,
I'd buy Vardy out of them all. I would.
No, but you said Lukaku though.
Yeah, well, I just probably carried on because I don't like Benzema.
I wouldn't have been over the Martians.
So now he's just doing it. He don't like him. Fuck it.
I'd rather take Tony Samba.
Hey, Chris, he's related to Didier Deschamps. He's related to Deschamps.
Yeah.
So let me quickly go around everyone on a nice quick one. Ricky, is Benzema overrated, underrated, or is he just rated what he should be?
I'm gonna say underrated to rated normal. Guy bangs goals. He is now doing at Madrid what Ronaldo was doing when Ronaldo went. He's just carrying a lot.
Okay.
100%.
Jimmy, is he overrated, underrated, or rated as he is?
Slightly overrated. Benzema's slightly overrated, in my opinion.
Okay, no problem. Justin, Gaffer?
Yeah, I'd agree with Ricky. I don't think he gets the respect he deserves. I think he's a top striker, mate, and I'd have him in my team all day, every day.
Okay. How about you, Gibber?
I think he's rated fairly, to be fair. I think he's a number 9. He's a striker. He's not a playmaker. He's not a winger. He's a striker. He comes in and does what he's supposed to do. What's he supposed to do? Banging goals. That's what he does. He bangs in goals season after. He's been doing it for 10, 15 years. He's a striker. He's rated as he should be. He's not the best striker. He's where he's supposed to be.
170 plus goals for Real Madrid.
Berman, overrated.
Numbers speak for themselves.
I think he's underrated. His name never gets mentioned. He just goes under the radar. His name never gets mentioned. But his numbers are sick. So he's definitely underrated in my eyes. Definitely underrated. He never gets mentioned. You name strikers, no one ever picks up his name.
Actually, he doesn't get picked for France. Imagine if he was doing bits for France, he'd be up there in the World Football category.
Jesus. Ballon d'Or done.
And it's only not picked because some political reason.
Yeah,
politics.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Valbuena's misses.
But that's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is he's playing for France and bang another 10 goals for France.
Everyone be on him, just. Everyone be there. Agree, everyone be on him. But I think at the moment, he's underrated. Doesn't get mentioned at all. He's just quietly doing his job, though. So, underrated, 100%.
Toby, Benzema, overrated, underrated?
For the last 10 years, I put him up there as one of the most consistent number 9s in Europe. And the fact he's had to operate...
for
the last 10 years, bro, listen, you had your piece. Let me say my bit, yeah? So for the last 10 years, he's had to operate in the world of Ronaldo, and he's still banged enough goals to hold up his end and not get moved out. When you think of how many top number 9s have gone there and struggled, yeah? And now that Ronaldo's gone and that team is struggling, my man is the match winner. Are you seeing the assists and the goals that he's scoring with a big team? Big team. For me, if you've been in the top 7 in a decade in your position, or arguably top 7, you're an elite baller. Regardless, people need to put more respect on his name. They're gonna do it this year because he'll take them to the league.
Toby, you know
when do it this year.
Toby, you know when they rate him when he's retired, that's when people lick his ass. Remember?
Probably, and it's too late. But look at, do you know what? If you cut Benzema's career from when he was at Lyon, and he gave United the business, he gave United the business on his ones. Since then, he's been techie. No one can take that away from him. Top player.
I loved him at Lyon, to be fair. I did. Ben Arthur and all that. It was sick.
Mr. Justin C. Overrated or underrated? Benzema.
I agree. I don't think he gets the respect that he deserves, and I think it's largely because he's been on the Ronaldo show. Look at since what?
Yeah, I can agree to some point with that.
Since he's joined Real Madrid, what, 09? He's probably, I think he's only scored less than 20 goals 3 times since he's been there. So consistently scoring 20 goals a season, playing as an understudy, you've got to put some respect on his name.
And barely Ronaldo's probably getting 30, 40 goals, which
Jesus
is
yeah.
For him to even get those kind of numbers is mad.
And he's 32 now, so he's
and now if he had a good 2 players assisting him, and he was the main guy, he's the main guy, but he was the one that like they treated Ronaldo.
Jesus,
40, 50 goals.
50 a season, easy, light work.
Makes sense. So basically, what you're saying is, you would take Vardy over Benzema, just.
I would.
That one ain't gonna age well. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That one ain't gonna age well.
Makes the show look good as well, doesn't it?
Because of that comment, Jimmy's got off lightly, I think.
You lot misinterpret what I'm saying when I say overrated. If you rate someone a 10 out of 10, and I'm sitting here saying, nah, he's probably a 9 out of 10, that's not saying the guy ain't good. It's just saying he's not that 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but we don't agree with you, Jimmy. We're saying he is 10 out of 10. That's what we're saying, and we're trying to understand why you're saying he's not up there.
Gibbo, I asked him one question.
I want to understand that.
Gibbo, I asked him one question. Name me 5 better number 9s. He can't get past 2. I promise you, he can't get past 2.
Mandrew for Rooney, you know. Rooney, that's been retired for 5 years.
Rooney at Derby that plays DM.
Luis Suarez is better than him, though, isn't he? Lewandowski, Kane. Firmino is better than Benzema.
For me,
Firmino is not a number 9 striker, goal scoring.
You
can't put Firmino. You can't put Firmino.
Your argument all the time, I swear.
How you bending the rule? What's a number 9? A number 9 is a striker that scores goals. That's his job. That's why he's got the number 9. He ain't got a 10. He ain't got a 7. He ain't got a 4. He's got a 9. A 9 scores goals. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that.
Aguero's better than him.
Not many other guys talk sense, but you're talking sense.
Aguero's better than him.
Aguero. So who's saying? Kane, Lewandowski, Suarez, Aguero.
Yeah, but now you're banning Jimmy.
I tell you what now. None of them man could last a decade being the second man to Ronaldo. They wouldn't assist him, and they couldn't play in that role and keep their job. I'm telling you, mans like Van Nistelrooy have gone to Real Madrid and been bounced out of the place. Like playing at Madrid for a decade, up top, second to Ronaldo. I don't even know how he's kept that magic trick going, bro.
A decade as well.
A decade, bro.
We've got even like Icardi and Cavani,
and just on what Toby's saying, just to show you how good he was, what Toby's saying is, none of them strikers would have accepted it and they would have left. He's stuck at it. You understand? The only one on that list that I think can do it is probably Suarez, because he's done it with Messi. That's the only one I'll say could probably do it. But
look, and just to back that point up, do you remember when Higuain was doing a madness at Napoli?
Yeah.
We've all seen Higuain. I know he's a little bit fatter now and a little bit older, but we've all seen him in the Prem. Yeah, look dead. All seen him go back to Juve. Look dead. So what I'm seeing is to play for Real Madrid up top is hard enough. But to do it when Ronaldo's on everything. He's on every single corner. He's on every single penalty. He's on every single free kick. They're looking for him for every single attack. How
to do it for 10 years? As you said, for 10 years. Name me another striker that has done it for that long. Like, you're going to struggle. Like, I'm telling you now, Fernando Torres at Liverpool, in my lifetime, that one season at Liverpool is probably the best I've ever seen a striker. Like, obviously, I saw Ronaldo at Van Basten, but that season, Torres, but he's done it one season. Benzema's done it for 10 years. Even Harry Kane hasn't done it for 10 years. Luis Suarez hasn't done it for 10 years. Like, Van Nistelrooy didn't do it for 10 years. There's loads of players. No one done it for that long. Like, there was going to be a few, but you're going to struggle. Lewandowski, maybe. I've probably known.
Yeah, you have got a point, Sam. You've got
to think before you talk, man.
All I would say,
if you're going to 10 years, you've got to allow me to compare to strikers from that last 10 years.
You've got to think before you talk.
Fair enough.
No, but Jim,
Wayne Rooney,
Rooney, Drogba, bring them into the equation.
But Jimmy, you're talking about.
Drogba didn't do 10 years.
You know what it is though? The question was,
I still have him over Benzema.
But Drogba didn't do it for 10 years. That's it.
But even so, listen, Jimmy, the question was, who's better than him right now? Not who's better than him like over that period. That he's using 10 years as a...
And then everyone else is drawing on the 10 years. My point.
No, but he's using it as a point to say he's been at that level for so long. That shows why he's a top striker. But they're not...
I'm not knocking what the bloke's achieved. I'm not saying he's shit. I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve any respect. I'm just saying when I've got people in my circles that I'm talking to, I'll put him on a pedestal of 10 out of 10. For me, he's a 9.5 out of 10. That's still...
You've gone from 9 to 9.5. You go to 10 next week.
No. So hold on. My last question. my last question before we finish.
Last one.
So if he is a 9.5, what is Jamie Vardy?
Jamie Vardy is 7 out of 10.
For you, is Jamie Vardy a 10 out of 10?
No, see, I'm talking about right now in the last few years. I'll take Vardy over Benzema. I'm not saying 10 years ago, 5 years ago. I'm saying the last 2-3 years. Now, 2 years, I'll take Vardy over Benzema. I'll be all day long.
So Vardy now, after the last 2 years, is a 10 out of 10 striker, you're saying?
Oh yeah, but why is he a 10 out of 10?
Adam, he's setting you up, mate. Be careful where you answer.
I know he's trying to set me up. I'm not trying to go there either. I'm not going